Hello, everyone. Hope you all are safe out there. Just want to remind you guys that God is in our midst. Do not be afraid. God is in charge. He is our refuge and strength, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Praise the Lord. Keep reminding ourselves who is in charge, even in the midst of crisis. He is the Lord Almighty, name above all names. He is the King over all kings and Lord over all lords. There is no power greater than Him, regardless of what the situation is. Our God is still bigger than all the problems. He's still in control. We live in a world with fear, not knowing what's going to happen next, worrying about things and what's going to happen if it doesn't go the way we planned, thinking what would go in the worst way possible. All fear does is cause distraction, trying to get our attention, making us lose hope and our focus. As a child of God, we should focus on Him and His Word. 1 John 4 verse 18. There is no fear in love. Instead, perfect love drives out fear, because fear involves punishment. So the one who fears has not reached perfection in love. There is no fear in the perfect love of God. So are we there yet? Are we still lacking? By His love, we can overcome any fear. Don't let the world deceive you, or don't let fear take control. Be free and enjoy freedom that Jesus gave us at the cross. Now let's take a look at a man in the Bible who went through great tragedy. His name is Job. He's a wealthy man. He has everything he needs, not lacking nothing. He's blameless and upright, always careful and avoid doing evil. One day, Satan comes before God in heaven. First thing God likes to do is to boast about the things He likes. He loves Job. So He was showing off by telling Satan how great Job is. But you know, Satan never likes to see any of us succeed. He wants to always interfere. So he argued with God regarding Job. Satan claims that Job is only good because God had given him everything. Satan challenges God. He wants permission from God to take away everything Job had, so that he would turn away from God and curse God. And God said to Satan, "You can test this theory that you made, but you cannot take his life." Now the trouble began in Job's life. All of his livestock either stolen, killed, the servants were killed, a heavy wind blew and killed all 10 of his children. He had nothing left. He tore his clothes and shaved his head in grief. But he still blesses God in his prayers, regardless of all he lost. Job still loved God. Then Satan come once again before God in heaven. And God gave Satan another chance to test Job. At this time, Job is afflicted with terrible sin score. Even his wife told him to curse God, give up and die. But he refused and remained faithful to God. Later, 3 of his friends came to visit him, feeling sorry for him. They told Job that God is punishing him for all his sins. Job got frustrated and curses the day he was born, comparing life and death to light and darkness. He wished that he was never born. He knew after he dies, he would be resurrected. After all this, he still loved God. After a while, he became impatient and afraid. He began to question God. God, why let the wicked people prosper while all the innocent people suffer? Sometimes we all ask that same question. Why do we have to suffer, Lord? Finally, God answered him. The man cannot comprehend why God does what he does. We should trust God regardless of what situation can be. Job trusted God and still loved God. In the end, God blessed Job even more with double portion of everything he had. The only thing fear is doing is holding us back, stopping us from doing everything that could make a difference, stopping us from becoming who we're supposed to be. We need to trust God, take the leap of faith, give it a chance. Matter of fact, the only time we will fall is when we give up. So we should never give up. Let go of fear and let God take control. Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold on to you with my righteous right hand. Most of the time, we worry about things. And most of the time, we see that what we worried about was absolutely no reason at all. Usually, whatever we worry about does not come through or go the way we thought it would. In reality, it's nowhere near as bad as we thought. It might actually turn out better than we imagined. Thinking why we waste time by worrying. The worrying is all distraction, usually caused by the devil, just to distract us from the truth, causing us to do something else instead of getting on our knees and pray. In these times, that's what we need to be doing, just pray, so that God can make any situation better. Philippians 4 verses 6, don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. May God bless you with these words.